Last week, we interviewed the amazing Sofie Pirkle, who helped us to understand why sometimes we get pulled to taking so many different programs and signing up for workshops that may not be the most appropriate or the thing that's most important to us on our journey. And today, we take that even deeper to helping you to understand, how do you stand more firmly so that you can craft your own powerful and authentic journey for you. So stay tuned. Welcome to Transformational Messenger TV. My name is Coquia, your host, and today the seat is empty because this episode is for you. Transformation happens when you participate. And today we're going to talk about how you can more powerfully align with your own authentic journey. We had an amazing conversation with Sofie Pirkle last time, who has helped us to understand the different aspects of what it takes to really listen to yourself so that you can powerfully stay on your journey and find your authentic path to be the transformational messenger that you are. Today, before we go on to listen to Sofie's amazing experiential exercise that gets you into your body, that helps you strengthen that muscle so that you can listen to yourself even more powerfully, I'd like to talk to you about the number one reason why people veer off their authentic path. And it happens to all of us. And it's everywhere you go. It's just a part of life. And that one thing is called distractions. But why is it then that some people can be so focused and so committed, taking consistent action and making such powerful progress in building their business and building themselves as speakers, as messengers in the world, while others are pulled away and easily taken in and distracted by all of the things that are happening in life? The people that are focused, that know what they want, they confidently step forward, have this clarity of where they're going and what they want for themselves. They know their passion, they know their vision, and they know the steps that they need to take to move forward. And if they don't know the steps, at least they know the general direction, and they know themselves well enough to know what strategies resonate with them and what strategies don't. Clarity is something that you create. It's not something that you find. It's something that you create from yourself. And that clarity is driven by one thing, and that is your passion. When you have a passion or purpose, that is the gravity, that's the emotion that drives you to build that clarity. When you have a purpose, you focus on that purpose and you ask yourself, from that place of purpose, of why you're here, what is it that you want to create in your life, in your business, in your practice? And just taking that time to really sit with that, because the clearer you are in what you wanted to create, how does it look like? How are you serving people? Who are you serving? What problems are you solving? What are the skills that you bring forth? All of these things, the more clarity that you find in that, the more powerful and authentic your direction is going to be. And getting that clarity isn't just a one-time deal where you do a visioning work in the beginning of the year and you're set. It's a constant relationship. Because if you're a transformational coach, healer, conscious entrepreneur, you're probably doing a lot of transformational work. So your perspective is consistently changing, your self-identity is consistently changing. And when that changes, your vision can change. So it's having at least a weekly relationship with your vision. Every Monday before you start the week, you center yourself, you feel the pull of your passion, and you go back and look at whether it's a Word document or a journal entry or maybe even meditation of what you knowing where you want to go and what your vision is, and revisit it, feeling it, experiencing it, seeing how it changed. And from there, understanding what are the things and strategies that fit. Another area of clarity that you can start to build is your clarity of who you are. You are a powerful, unique, amazing individual in this world, making a huge difference in the world. From your heart, from your passion, from your gifts. And knowing who you are, the stronger that you know who you are, your strengths, and how you serve people in your unique way, not trying to be like someone else, the more you'll know what skills and what training programs you're going to want to augment and develop more of that. A second quality that they have is an awareness. Being aware of where you are in your life, what you're experiencing, the forces that are acting upon you. Because at any given moment in your life, unless you're meditating or you're sleeping, there are forces acting upon you. These are the forces of your thoughts, the things that you think you should do, your desires, your needs, all of those things that are pulling you in different directions. And being aware of what that is. And what I like to say to people so that they can get a perspective is do this thing that I call zoom in, zoom out. Times when you feel really pulled and you're zoomed in so much, take a deep breath. And just imagine yourself just zooming out of your life. One visualization I like to think of for myself is that I close my eyes and I just imagine that I'm in outer space and I'm looking at the world below. I'm so far from my life. And being far from my life helps me to get the clarity to see what's really important. What are the areas of my life that I need to focus on right now? In my business or in my practice that I need to focus on right now? So getting the clarity of your perspective, your awareness of your vision, and of who you are, your identity, your gifts, are really powerful ways to strengthen yourself so that you can be more internally motivated and focused rather than being distracted or pulled by all these external forces in life that are vying for your attention, that are wanting you to look at and see the world through the way they want you to see the world, wanting you to amplify a particular need or desire that may be pulled out of the context of your life as being something super important at that moment. But when you can step back and detach yourself just to see your life and what you're creating and all the different pieces, you get to see the perspective of what really is important. Another thing is to just build that muscle of awareness. And to help us do that is Sofie again. Here she is with a powerful exercise to get you into your body and build that muscle to help you stand in your authentic space and journey.
I'm Sofie Pirkle, and for over 2 decades, I have taught thousands of survivors of abuse, trauma, controlling relationships, and cults how to reduce physical and emotional pain, feel safe, especially in their bank accounts, so they can have fun while making their true impact. Whether in their families, business, Congress, or Hollywood, my clients are going from being survivors to badass leaders. This exercise is to get us deeply in touch with our bodies and our truest selves so that any outside influences that are not in complete alignment with our truest purpose and our deepest wisdom will bounce off so that we don't have to do a whole bunch of work to try to fight things off. We are naturally connected to our bodies and ourselves. And anything that is within our deepest resonance, gifts, power, wisdom, can penetrate this boundary to give us more fuel and more support for our journey. The key here is if you feel yourself sort of feeling like you're coming out of your body in a sense, to get deeply connected to your feet again. It's very important for us as leaders in the world to be deeply connected to our bodies. So let's begin. I encourage you to move your hips, close your eyes if you want to, and feel your feet really solid on the floor. You can be barefoot or in stilettos. You want to feel your feet connected deep to the earth. And breathe naturally. And feel all of the energy of the earth below you, the minerals, the water, deep in the core of the earth, coming up through your feet. And again, now we're going to really feel our hips moving. It can be subtle. Nobody has to see it. You want to just feel it deep within yourself. And know that this first area of the body has to do with deep safety on the planet. It represents being supported by the earth. It represents safety and security. Money falls into this area of the body. Deep belonging, tribe, family, basic security needs show up in this part of the body. You can put your hands on your hips or on the tops of your legs to make that connection even stronger. And now moving your focus to the lower belly. You can make circles here if you want to. Whatever feels good to you to be connected to this part of your body. And this area is the seat of our emotions. It also is the seat of creation. Your womb, whether you're a man or a woman, it's the seat of creation. Womb-like home, harnessing, deep sanctuary, sexual energy, creativity. You can put your hands at this part of your body or anything to help you feel more connected to it. And now circling if you want to, or moving further up into the solar plexus area. This is where our seat of our personal will is. This is where we manifest from, Manipura. Manipulate the world around us. Manipulation is not a bad thing or a good thing. It is a way that we make our world around us support us more. It's our personal power. Again, you can put your hands in this area or do anything that you feel would connect you to this part of your body more. Remembering that you still have all of the power of the earth coming up through your legs. Oh, and then the next area that we're going to move through, you can do circles or just gently move that area. Again, nobody needs to see it. You just want to deeply connect yourself there. Is up to your heart. And this is where we give and receive love from. To have an open heart does not only mean to be open to give, it's to open and give and have it land somewhere and then have it come back and have it open so that you can receive all of the love that is around you. And moving up from the heart to the high heart, again, small circles. And this is an area that governs our immunity and connects our heart to our throat. A lot of times this area gets missed. It's extremely important to connect these two pieces, the heart and the throat. And moving up to the throat, circling the neck if you wish. You can put your hands here. You can do any kind of hand symbols here to just help you feel more connected to it. And this is where we speak our truth and where we hear the truth of others. And remembering again that all of the support from the earth is coming up through your feet. And now moving to the third eye, in between your eyebrows. Small circle. You can do any kind of position here that helps you connect with this. And this is a place where we can be deeply connected to our intuition. Our divine path, unique to each of us. And moving up to the top of the head. This is where we can allow that source energy, the universal energy, whatever you want to call that, to come down through the top of the head and mix and melt with the earth energy. And again, it's important to be connected to your body. If you need to open your eyes at any point, that's okay too. It's not to feel floating out, it's to connect the top and the bottom, where it all melts together inside of yourself. You can always feel your hands, rub your hands together, get your feet more solid on the ground, and allow these two energies from above and below, within and without, all to be fully supportive inside of your body. And when you feel ready, you can then use your arms to create a shield of golden light, if you choose that color, all around you. And again, if you ever need to open your eyes, you can do that. There are no rules. And trust that this shield is to create a boundary of safety and security for yourself. And that it is only penetrable by things that are within your deepest resonance, that support your deepest purpose, your inner wisdom. And anything that doesn't support that will just bounce right off. And anything that is inside of your system that is no longer serving you can come out through your feet and be recycled, composted into the earth. And when you feel complete with your shield or golden boundary or golden light, whatever works for you, you can put your arms out and just feel the strength of your own body and your own wisdom and that deep trust that you have within yourself. And if it feels right to you, you can bring your hands together at your heart in any position that works for you. And find something, whether it's stomping your heels into the ground, or putting your hands on your hips, or holding your own hand to remind you of this place. And in your own way, show your gratitude for yourself, for showing up for yourself in this way, and trusting yourself on your own journey. And that's it. If you want to do this type of exercise in the morning, it can help you throughout your entire day, wherever you go. It's especially powerful when you're putting yourself in an environment that you know you may be more susceptible to being vulnerable in ways you don't necessarily want to be. If you're going to an event where you know that you don't want to spend money, it can be especially powerful there too, to just remind yourself to come back to you, that trusting yourself is the most important relationship that you can have. Enjoy.
Welcome back. How was it? I hope you had a powerful experience where you started to really feel and connect with you. Sofie's amazing at helping people to connect with their bodies as a way of transformation, of healing, so that they can step forward in the world with more power, with more confidence, with more direction, focus. So this week, keep going on your journey. Keep moving forward and trying to get that clarity so that you can start to strengthen more and more who you are, where you're going, getting the clarity on your vision, getting the clarity of who you are. And throughout this journey, this year-long journey, I will bring different experts to help you strengthen different aspects of you, to build what I call a transformational ecosystem that supports your transformation so that you can be the most powerful, confident, authentic, heart-centered, transformational messenger that you can be. So remember that this is your journey and this is your path. So find your path. Discover who you are. Embrace the powerful, amazing, gifted person that you are. And be in tune with your vision, your authentic journey. Until next time, keep shining because the world needs your light. Bye-bye now.